Hi. So, my name is Sun. I just got back from performing at the Tokyo Toys K-pop party. Woo! Do you like the setup, guys? I quite like it. Let's just appreciate. This is like the fan art corner. Whoa! Well, not the fan art corner, but like art that I got from cons. Got some JoJo. We got some Elf Boy. You can't see, but we got some Alice, Fate and Destiny, and all kinds of fun stuff. And up here, I keep all my photo cards and some art. Ugh. From Iro-chan. Go follow her on Instagram. Today we're doing Sun versus Eric Nam. So last week Sunday, which was the checks phone aggressively 23rd, I went and I saw the one, the only nation's boyfriend, Eric Nam, and it was amazing. I went with my friend Hixie, and we drove down there on the way to London with her pa in the car. I'm trying to figure out where I look on my phone. I know my camera's there, but mentally I want to look there because that's where I see myself. The car journey was 3 hours ish, because the concert, the O2 Academy, I think it was the London O2 venue, it wasn't actually like a concert hall, it was inside a supermarket. So when her dad pulled up, I was like, what? Are you trying to sir, I know you, sir, you're a good man, but don't try and rob me, okay? Like, I got nothing. I literally brought my phone, my keys, and £2 just in case I want some at the bar. Like, you getting nothing from me, please don't. And then I realized, oh, the O2 Academy's inside. My bad. Let's go! On the car journey down, we knew we wouldn't be stopping for lunch. We wound up stopping for a Burger King, but we knew we weren't intending to stop, so I brought some fritters. I made some fritters in the morning, and Hixie was like, don't worry, I got you covered. I jump in that car, and this girl, she had her own backpack, right? Like a little 30 by 30 backpack, you know. And then she also had like a bag for life, and she's like, I got crisps, I got muffins, I got cookies, I got Tango, I got Sprite, this girl brought out the whole damn tuck bar. So we get to the venue and she's like, hey, should I bring some stuff inside? And I'm like, yeah, but don't bring too much because, you know, obviously we're gonna be like dancing around, but we don't want to die while we're waiting for the concert to start, you know. We just want to get a good position. So she puts in her bag, I think it was the muffins, a box of muffins, a box of cookies, and the bottles of water. So she brought hers and I brought mine. Now me, being a ninja, aka someone who overpacks constantly, I hid my water underneath everything. By which I mean my bag, my pens, my keys, my purse, my other purse, my phone, the case for my phone, my portable charger, the wire for my portable charger, and some tissues because hay fever doesn't come to play no games. So when I went through customs, the lady was like, okay, cool. And she took my bag, but she didn't take it out of my hand. She just put her hand under it, like this. So I gave it to her, like, and she took it in her hand, like. She's talking to her friend, and I'm like, oh, she's holding the bag like this. So I grab it, but she doesn't like move her hand. I'm like, oh, maybe she's still checking. So I take my hand away, and my bag goes. She grabs the bag. Now hold your bag, love. Oh jeez. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. That was my fault. So then Hixie comes through, and Hixie's bag. My bag has a flap, so it's easy if you're gonna get checked out. You just go whoop. That's the inside of my bag. Whoop. Then going back into the concert. Hixie's bag has a zip that runs around, and the zip opens a lip. So then everything's exposed. So she had her phone in one hand and the tickets in the other. So I'm like, give me the tickets, give me the phone, and I'll hold those. And she's trying to open her bag, and the lady sees the muffins, and she goes, empty it. But there's no table, so this girl is like, this is everything I have. This is everything I have. Lady's like, You need to throw away the water because we can't have you taking that out. There's a drain over there. You gotta throw the muffins away, you gotta eat them. You gotta throw the cookies away or you gotta eat them. you gotta throw this away, you gotta bring that in, you gotta leave that in the changing room. And we were like, we gonna starve. So we had to throw away fresh Co-op, Asda, wherever this girl went, muffins. Like she didn't open them yet. Like the seal was still there, and we had to throw them away. So we pour out the water, throw away the muffins, because you know at the time we had just like finished the fritters in the car, so it's like we're not really hungry to eat them. And if we eat too much, like it's gonna be too heavy belly, like you know, you don't want to be in the middle of this is not a love song, no, you don't want that. So we just throw them away, and we go into the concert hall, and we had arrived. We wanted to get, I think the doors opened at 7, so we wanted to get there at 7, but makeup doesn't do itself, guys. So we left 20 minutes late because I couldn't get my wings even. We get inside the concert hall, and it's, I don't want to say packed because people still, it became packed after we got in, but like, so if you imagine a wide, and then it comes down like this, right? And it's filled up to just about here. So there's about that much room before the room does that. So it was quite full at the time, and I was like, wow, there's so many people here. Like people know about Eric. I'm surprised. I didn't know he had that big of a fan base. I was like, wow, this is pretty amazing. And there was a balcony for all the VIP people, which I wish I had VIP. I wish, because that was so lit. Next time, get in there, and we're like, oh man, this is crazy. And you know, I take a picture, I put it on my Instagram story, and one of my friends, well, 2 of my friends actually, one of them messaged me first, and he was like, oh, are you here? I didn't see you in the queue. And I was like, yeah, bro, I'm here. Where are you? And he's like, oh, I'll put my hand up. So I put my hand up, and I'm like, yo, bro, can you see me? Because the people, there was someone in front of us that was like a solid, 2 people in front of us that were like solid 6 foot plus. So I could just about see his hand over their heads. I look at Hixie, and I'm like, should we go forward? And she's like, yeah, I did that at Monster X. And I was like, cool, you go first, I'll go second, we'll trout through. And she gives me this look like, hey, squad, why are you going into your shell? You were boasting this whole car trip about going forward in Monster X, like you pushed to the front. Like, you the superior being in this situation. Like this is literally my second concert. Oh, like the K-pop? No, actually no. What am I saying? 3rd or 4th? Okay, I've been to concerts before, but I don't push to the front. I usually just get seated and I just sit down. But this is a standing concert. You've been standing concerts for time. Like you need to lead me on this one, squad. You need to lead me. What should we? So she's like, okay, fine. Well, I'll go forward. So she starts going, and we have this little conga line going on, and we're going, and we're going, and we're going, and then she stops, and she's like, son, I don't think I can do this. And I'm like, fine, I'll go ahead. So we have our little conga line going on, and we're going, and broski's looking at me, and I'm like, hey broski, I'm coming. And then we hit this wall of, I don't even know what. I think it was 2 girls and a guy, and they were drinking, and they just wouldn't, like, we were like, oh, excuse me, and she wouldn't move. And you know, we put our hands, like you do the, you know when you're trying to get somewhere, you do the little, like you in Olympic swimmer, you do the little, no, none of that was working. And we were like, you know what, that's fine, let's go to the back. At least if we're towards the back, we can jam or whatever, we can just dance around. So we get at the back, and we're waiting, and then there's some girls behind us. Now, we actually made friends with them, but I didn't ask their names, I only have their Instagrams, and I don't remember the handle. So gals, if you see this video and you remember me and you want to keep being friends, please tell me your names. We'll call them, for now, we'll call them Braids and Headscarf, because that's what their hair was like. I think Hixie started talking to them first, but either way, we were all talking, we were just jamming out to the DJ, like, you know how they play songs before the concert? I was expecting them to play Eric Nam, but they weren't. They were just playing like a mixture of songs, and they were, to be honest, the set was quite good. But it got to a point where we were like, you know, we would have preferred if they played a bit more of Eric's albums, even the old ones, just like play them, so that one, it gets us into like, it gets us hyped for the concert, like concert ready, and then 2, for people like me that don't know the whole discography. People like me that don't know the whole don't know all of his songs. Want to get to know them before the concert starts. So we're all waiting, and then the lights go down and we see this dude go on stage. And we're like, yo, is Eric gonna have some remixes? Like, he's got a, there's a laptop there, like you have the Apple set up for a DJ booth. And we're like, yo, is he gonna have some remixes today? And then this dude comes on, and we was all like, yo, who's this? And they were like, oh, I don't know. So it was me, Hixie Braids, and Headscarf, and we were all talking like, who's this guy? I don't know who this guy is. And he comes out and he's like, yeah, we're gonna get you warmed up for Eric Nam. And I was like, woo! So everybody else knew, but we in the corner were not in the know. He was playing some remixes of like Common Club songs. So I'm not really a British house music person. In case you couldn't tell, I'm a bit of a weeb. Okay, not a weeb, but I'm nerdy, okay? So my music taste is like Yose Teikoku Reo, Top Dog, Vix, Gugudan, and then 1920s jazz music. Like, that's what we listened to. Like, okay, recently I started listening to Pretty Much and some other groups, some Ariana Grande and some Meghan Trainor, but really, I'm not up on that. I got new rules, I got them. Okay, tell a lie, because I do listen to Dua Lipa. But you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not up to date on it, you know? He was like, okay, guys, everybody go, ooh, 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 ooh. And Headscarf was like, what era are we in? And I was like, ooh, ooh. And she's like, boy, what is you doing? And I'm like, boy, I don't know. So when we collectively, all of us started going, ooh, ooh. Y'all are just gonna have to deal with my forehead being shiny. Like, I don't want to draw the curtain. So it came to pass that, you know, DJ Boy's set finishes, and some girl behind us, okay, I don't know who you were, but you were the life of the party, okay? She was just like, Steve! And we like, who is Steve? And then the girl on the other side of me says, Steve was the name of the DJ, and it was Steve someone. Forgive me, I don't remember your surname. So he was like, oh, it's Steve! Oh, really? His name's Steve? Yeah, his name's Steve! And for the banter, strictly for the banter, you should know I only do things for the banter, I just start going, Steve, 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 and then Braids catches on, and she's like, Steve, 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 and then Headscarf catches on, and we like, Steve, 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 and then Hixie catches on, and she looks at me, and she's like, who's Steve? And we like, bruh, Steve is the DJ, and she like, oh, Steve, 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 and soon the whole darn room was going, Steve, 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 ah! So we had a break, and then it was time for Eric Boy. Now the stage didn't have curtains, so they just put the lights down, and then we see figures moving, and we see 5 people. And my first instinct was, what the heck? There are 5 people. Eric Nam is not a group. What's going on? And it comes to pass that this dude brought backing dancers with him. Yes! Yes! I mean, I don't know why I was surprised, but I don't know. I guess because the stage was small, I was kind of thinking like, oh, there won't be space for backing dancers, so they won't have them. But it must have been pretty big. Guys, yeah. Do I have? I didn't take any video of them dancing. Yo, they were like, yes! Okay, the backing dancers were tight. Eric was amazing. The DJ was off the chain. Like, I was just hyped. I was just, yeah, so before I just lose my mind and keep saying the same line over and over, which is what's happening, I'm gonna talk about some of my memories from the set. From the first song, this boy, in my brain, I had always seen Eric Nam as a handsome guy with a cute side, yeah? I was mentally prepared for debut Eric Nam, which was handsome, sweet boy. This child, every 10 seconds, licking, lip biting, body rolling, handing out roses, like, honey, let a girl breathe. Let her go breathe. Like, I know your lips is dry, but you should have brought Vaseline with you. Don't bring your tongue into this. I can't, I can't, you can't be doing that, no, It's like, he kept licking his lips, like, all the time. Then, comes to another song, man just casually starts handing out roses and tulips. Like, they brought him, like, not one, not two, but a bouquet of roses, and he was just na 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 na. I'm just being majestic. Like, you're not allowed to do that, Eric. Like, I might have paid however much money it was for your ticket, but you're not allowed to do that, Eric. Like, I'm not mentally prepared for that, Eric. You can't be doing that, Eric. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. Unless you're giving the flowers to me, in which case, I tend to prefer lilies. There was the song that he did, he announced it as he did it for a song for Hotel Transylvania. And it was lit. Like, you know, sometimes when you hear movie songs, you kind of expect the ding, 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 ding. Happy-go-lucky. Now, boy came in with some house, dubstep, next electro bass, and it was lit. Okay, I didn't have that much space, so I had to do this little. But I wanted, if I had more floor space, I would have been proper getting it, going in, cause that song was litty. It was the best on the committee. You know what we do in Londony. Hey, it was great. And you know what made it great? Every time he came up to the chorus, he'd be getting the colors light, getting lit, getting hype, getting lit, getting hype. Drink some water now. Getting hype. Hey, boom, boom, boom. Dash the water upon the ground. Dash it. Throws the water bottle backstage, and then someone will run over and pick it up, and then he'll go over to the other side of the stage and he'll be singing, and he'll be singing, and he'll be singing, and there's a break, so he gets his new water bottle and he takes a sip. Dash, 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 dash the holy water. Dash it, dash it. Finish. Dash the ball down the stage. Final chorus. We got that. Bass drop. And he dashes the water on the last one, and then he dashed a bottle as well. Cutlet spring all over everybody. And the way people were scrapping for that bottle. Cutlet spring, Costco water, yeah? Bottle was crushed long time. Man didn't even put the lid on it. Dashed it, and people would. Like, they wanted the holy Eric water, but there was nothing in it. And I was like, yo, I could just go to the co-op and get you one of those right now. Like, it's chill, guys. It's chill. To be fair, I would have done the same thing. I can't complain. I would have done the same thing. I saved the best thing for last. I'm a bit, in case you don't know me, I'm a bit of a meme lord. I have been called by some friends the princess of memes. This the banter queen. I do things, and most of the time I do not expect a response. I do it because I find it funny, or I'm trying to make one of my friends laugh, right? So the whole concert, I was just going from the back of the room, and it was dark. Sometimes you can't get seen in a dark room. So I was watching the backup dancers, and I was like, hey, get it, boys, hey, yeah, yeah, and then walk up and I'd wave and I'd be like, oh, bye, and then they'd come back on and be like, oh, hey, hi, and then Eric would walk over and I'd be like, oh, hey, hi, and you know, I'm at the back, so I don't expect a response, you know, I don't expect anything. I'm just like, oh, hey, hi, and then the song comes on and he's like, na 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 na. I want to reenact this again. I want to reenact exactly how it happened. Na 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 na. Aha! You thought that you were going to get a skit, but it was me! Editing son! On a squeaky chair! So yeah, basically my camera died. But to summarize, people just put their cameras down. I think the lights were up for like a glowy wavy song, and the lights had just gone down, so people had just taken their phones down. And I'm like, whoop! Optimal opportunity, so I stick my hand up and I wave, doing my banterous banter, and the boy looks over he points at me, he smiles, and then waves back. And I was like,
You are my destiny. You are my destiny.
So yeah, I'm married to Eric now.